Hello everyone! It's Speedy Gear here again for another episode of NovaRO. So we're gonna pick up again from where we last played, and like I said, I was gonna farm for the Zenny to get us all the equipment for the Peyo set, and I'm gonna show you the results here. So I was able to farm roughly 8.4 million plus and minus all the potions that I had to buy to use for the farming because it was very inefficient just running back and forth with the healer. So I was reading up and I think there is another way to buy the Peyo set which will be cheaper. Oh, let me just search the right name again. It's the plate with apostrophe S. Because right now this is going for about 500. 500,000. Interesting. What were we searching for before then? If this wasn't 500,000. So that's 500,000, and how much is the Greaves? So like I was saying, there is another way to get these items. Okay, that's still expensive. And it is to buy them directly from Mora. So you go at Go Mora. And you need 10 Mora coins to buy each piece of equipment. In Mora here, excuse me. Excuse me there. And oh, okay. So like I said, so this guy will sell you all the equipment, and the Zenny that you need here is not actually Zenny, but Mora coins. So you just go who sells Mora coins, Mora coin, and then bam. So this guy is selling it for 33,000 each, and as you saw a while ago, it was 500,000 to buy the plate. So the only thing I'm worried is that I believe there was a quest to do this, but if it doesn't if this guy just lets us buy it, then all is well. So pays plate. There we go. So this is definitely way cheaper than buying it from players. So when you're buying equipment, like more equipment per se, take a look at the price of the Mora coin and the equipment itself and see which one is cheaper. And I'm pretty sure this is cheaper. So we have the Greaves, the plate, sorry, then we're just gonna need the Greaves, the seal, then I think the garment, the man too. And I think that's a complete set, isn't it? If worn with the Greaves, Mantu, and accessory, perfect. The only thing that I want to check too is it cheaper to buy? Is the weapon here good too? And the seal, check plus 20. Should I buy another one of those? Akbor, Crimson Orb, is this weapons? Is accessories? No, not everyone has a weapon here. What's the Earth Seal? Is it worth buying another one of these? 300k. The other thing that I want to buy was the Thanatos Greatsword, and now that we have enough money, I was worried that I might was gonna use the other way, like buying it directly. That I wouldn't have enough money to buy the Greatsword. This did increase price. So the last episode, I believe it was around 1.849, but it's not too bad. So let's buy that too. Oh, and the other thing is you can enchant the equipment here too. So what I might do is buy Mora coins, just 4, and give it to my Rune Knight and then enchant it himself, because I think you need it equipped before you can enchant it. Go Geffen, then transfer it all to Kafra. So the other thing that I want to buy is a Incubus pet. So that helps with SP Leech. And so that I don't have to buy a whole lot of SP items. So you're just gonna stack the SP equipment. To get more SP basically. And the Thanatos Greatsword does that too, so creates a low chance of regaining HP and SP from 5% of your damage dealt. So if you stack that, in theory, you'll get unlimited HP and SP while farming, so you don't have to go back and forth. So we're gonna check how much the egg, 1 million. I'd rather just buy it directly than catch it myself. Then we need to buy the food for it, and very conveniently in NovaRO you can buy it in one NPC. So, and I believe it is in the main office on the ground level. We're using the merchant, of course, because it has the discount skill. So in the long run, it will definitely help us in conserving Zenny. It should be, there we go, Heidi. Oh, no need to attack. Style my pet, buy pet food, and the food for the incubus is yellow vital flower. We're gonna buy maybe 1,000. Maybe that's overkill. 200. There we go. And of course the incubator. Otherwise, I won't be able to unleash the pet. Oh. Incubus, vital flower, incubator, and the Mora coins too. Okay, let's switch to my Rune Knight then. So last time I left this character, you guys know that I was 116, and now I'm 127. So from the farming that I did, he got me 11 levels. I got to be honest, that took longer than I would have anticipated it. But it's all worth it. I got an equipment. So we're actually gonna try it out and see the difference. So right now my wind cutter is dealing 1.8 18,000, and we equip all of these. Oof. That's more than double the damage, of course with the greatsword too, which is amazing. Oof. That's so good. So we're gonna go to Mora. Let's incubate the incubus too. Okay, and I think it's Alt J to put up the pet info. And there is a auto-feeding command here. So you don't have to worry about feeding it or forgetting about feeding it. Because you do need to feed it to increase its intimacy status. And if when you increase it, it will give you the effect, the leeching effect. So until it's loyal, you won't be able to receive the effect. So chat equipment. So okay, what do we get for the greaves? Yeah, that's okay. So we're just gonna enchant all of them. It doesn't matter what I get. Because to reset it, it does cost one more coin, but there is a chance of breaking it or destroying it. If you want to guarantee the reset, then you have to pay 10 again. So it's basically like buying a new equipment. So the greaves is 200. The seal is MDEF4. G plus 2. And that plus 3. I wasn't expecting much, but I guess the enchants are a bust, to say the least. So what we're gonna do now is level again to Gramp. So we're gonna go Eden using the mark. And join a party. Let's go. Invite RK, and then we're gonna get the 115 to 144. It's the glass time. And do we have a party just to be sure? No, we're good. Player isn't inviting me. Might be AFK, so we'll just stick for a bit. See if the person invites us. Otherwise, oh, there we go. Okay, there's a Ranger, Archbishop, Maestro, Skeleton Cross. So there's 7 in total. We're gonna get some potions from storage. About 200. And maybe while we're waiting, might as well use the time efficiently and farm Magma Dungeon. So I can't. So I'll just might as well sell it. Bye bye, Eden Group equipment. Those equipments are a lightsaber. Saver, really. For beginners, especially like me, I don't have to worry about. Oh, am I auto looting? Obviously not. So we're just gonna have the party button open so we know when it's full so they don't leave us. That guy forgot to do auto loot too. So we're already 11 out of 12. Which is amazing. And when I see someone already to the unknown area, that means they're already in the Gramps map. So I'll just teleport back there. So the goal is to get 2 more coins from doing Gramps and getting the headgear that will increase 50% more of our wind cutter damage. Which is I think called a black headband or something. So to get to maybe the next level gap for Gramps, I think okay, we're full party now. We might need to do 2 more of these. I think unless we farm by ourselves. experience, which isn't too bad. Yeah, we might need to return 60 of these. So we're super close to. Yeah, and then teleport to Gramps. Good luck, kid. Oh. Well, I don't have enough H. Forgot to do healer. There we go. I think I may be strong enough to just, yeah, one-shot these guys, so... So I did change my stat a little bit from farming because remember my SP, I could only do 10 wind cutters per run, so I did increase the int, which definitely saved us from running back and forth every time, which is amazing. So I might just keep it here for now because I am still farming here for my equipment. Uh, so I'm not quite sure what the... I might need to do a little bit of reading in the wiki or in the web forums or whatever on what's the next steps for farming or to do with the to do in NovaRO basically. I think it's some instances that we can probably run to get some good experience and equip it to sell with other players. Okay, oh, good. They cast it. Oh, I don't know. The party's moving a little bit slow than I wanted to. But it's whatever. Once we get the quest and experience going, I think we're fine. That guy is there, so he probably already cleared off the mobs there. Kinda sucks. So the other thing is I might buy a Hunter Fly card to further increase my leeching capacity with this character. That it is expensive though. Last time I checked it was around 4 million Zenny. 6 million. So it's 6 million now. Wow. Price I know is when I was still farming. Should have bought it first actually. But so what it does is it attaches to a weapon and has a 3% chance of gaining 50% of the damage inflicted as HP. Well, I think SP is gonna be our problem rather than HP really, so I might not need it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right now, there is a high priest or an archbishop here with Magnificent. That helps with SP recovery. But alone, I need the grape juice. And hopefully when the Incubus has enough loyalty, will give me all the SP recovery that we need. Okay, now the party is broken up to 2 groups now, which is unfortunate. And I'm pretty sure we won't get the kills that they do, as far as I'm aware. They need to be close by when they kill the monster, or at least us needs to be close by. Okay, where are all my party members at? Okay, just killed a bunch without them. Everyone's just going everywhere. They're... I don't know who to follow really, or I'm just going my way too. It might be my fault. I miss this, the bards in his songs. And I think they did a revamp on his how his skills work. So he doesn't have to have the music all running. He just needs to cast it like buffs now, so he can do other skills while on the party. So which is amazing. So he can cast attack skills now and do more in a party. As far as I'm aware, because that's a bard skill, and then this one's a bard skill too, and they're moving normally. Because I remember when you're a bard, you'll be walking super slow, doing all the songs. So basically, you're just standing in one area, hoping that monster comes to you. Our party members are one-shotting most of the mobs here. So the goal is, I think, trying to spam Wind Cutter as fast as I can. So I need to increase my attack speed, or my after cast delay, if I'm not mistaken. So that is the casting time. So that, sorry, after cast is the moment of when you can cast again another skill. So basically the cooldown. So when you remove as much of that as you can, then you can spam the skill how much you want. And right now, because of all the buffs, I can cast it pretty well. But the goal is to do insane amounts of damage in a short amount of period. I'm doing decent damage by itself, but if I can deal more, then maybe I can farm higher ranking mobs in the future, which will net me some decent Zenny too. And I think Knight is a good starting class for anyone starting out in Ragnarok Online because they're very tanky. Decent damage. Oh, there's a lot of people. Where's everyone? I need to... So yeah, good starting class, decent damage, decent life. Basically, it fulfills all the roles that in a party. So yeah, and easy to get the equipment too. As you can see, we just spent like 3 million to get us dealing 60,000 here, with all the buffs, of course. But roughly 40,000 with just equipments alone. Which is, oh, I got a card, which is amazing. And I think the second best character to do is a ranger from a hunter. Basically, remember, it's like all Ragnarok online games. People used to spam hunters before because they don't need a lot of equipment to get it going, and the ease of using elemental arrows uh, makes it easier for them to deal a lot of damage. But I'm so tired of using hunters, that's why I chose to do a rune. But the only problem with hunters are they're very squishy. They don't have a lot of defensive spells, so they rely on dodging monster hits. So if you were to ask me, I think getting a Rune Knight is better. Oh, let's up our strength. I think their advantage is they can farm Jefenia earlier, which is a whole lot better Zenny than Magma Dungeon for sure. Because they have long range attacks. Like I said, I'm a Rune Knight, then I have to walk to the monster to hit them, which is a disadvantage in Jefenia because all the farmers there are long range hitters. Okay, that's my second level up in this run so far. We're halfway there. Okay, at least our party is pretty much congregated in one area. I'm getting loots, but not good enough. So I'm gonna, after this episode, I'm gonna read up on what to do, what quests we can take. Of course, to have a variety in the content. To get us going in NovaRO. And take it from there and do it live. Or recorded with you guys. There's a lot of people just soloing the Gramps here. I don't know how efficient that is. But I can one-shot them, which is I guess what they are doing. And we'll test out the damage because I think after this quest we can get the headgear that we need to increase the Windcutter damage too. So we need 2 more the Endeavor tokens. The other great thing about it too is you don't have to refine it to get the full benefit. Because in recent NovaRO updates, there are some equipment that requires you to upgrade it to a certain refinement level to get the full effects or get more effects on the equipment. Like say if you get, I don't know, if you upgrade the Great Sword, the Thanatos Great Sword at +7, it gives more, I don't know, more leech or more damage? No, damage is already a given. More leeching effect, per se. If you get it to +9, then you get more. Yada yada. I'm out of SP, but there is Magni. Let's use Script Juice. Agi pleased. It's amazing though that this server is very populated. If it's /W, there's about 4,000 players online, and it's not even the weekend, it's a Thursday. Well, I guess everyone's home. If not, I mean most people are home because of the current pandemic. But I do think a lot of those people online are vendors. Just auto vending. You can leave them online, and the merchant will just vend the items until the user logs back again. Which is kinda sad. I'd say maybe less than half are actually playing, so maybe 1,800 people to 2,000 are actually online and actually playing. Which is still a decent amount in a private server for sure. Because I can't even think of any private servers that can have that much of a player base. I think, I was looking online, I think there is Talon RO, which I think I played before. But it's a low rate server, doesn't have third jobs. Because people were saying third jobs were very OP when they first came out. But obviously, when most of things comes out first, there will be a lot of bugs or imbalances in skills and whatnot. But that's why the developers will update them and balances them throughout the game. How will they know if something is in balance or not, or balanced if they don't put it out there for people to try, right? So I think it did take them a while to properly balance everything. That's why some people do prefer servers that don't have their jobs. So just Transcendent until Lord Knight and stuff. Or even Classic, which only has like the 2/2s, which is Knights, the second jobs rather than the Bards and stuff. Because I think it's the nostalgic factor. I do play some of those servers before, but I don't have the time to actually grind the levels. So I actually got bored playing those really fast. So I'd like to keep playing like servers like this, which is very populated, easy to level up, but not too janky, like very high rate servers where you just kill like a monster or two and then you're max level. No, that takes just the fun out of the game. For me, but not for everyone else, of course. To each to their own. Yeah, because I think NovaRO does a really good job of putting out group contents for everyone to do, right? So it's really fun playing with other people. rather than just playing it by yourself, grinding and grinding and grinding, which is just draining, really. But some people do find some enjoyment in that, which again is good for them. Absolutely good for them. So we need one more Kalisberg and 12 more the zombie slaughter. And then we're done doing Gramps. I think it's just the perfect time too for the video. Okay, done with the Kalisberg. Now 11 more of those guys. Such a great thing that I don't know if NovaRO did the Gramps or is it an official thing, but it's such a nice way to level up, you know, and promote group play. The only problem with group play though in a very well, that's probably why not a lot of servers do group play, because there's not a lot of people playing in the first place, right? So there won't be enough people to do group dungeons, group parties, instances. So I think kinda makes sense that they do more single player events. Kind of. Okay, now we're done. We're just gonna we're almost we are almost leveled up too, so should I just wait it out? I think the video is too long anyway. So we're just gonna say thanks to the party. And thanks for the party. Then we go Eden. Two people already left. Leave party, thank you. Always be nice to other people. We're gonna submit 3 levels. It's pretty good. And then 3 levels again. Ah, don't tell me it only gives 1 per. Oh, it only gives 1 per run. That's why. I thought it was 1 for. Eh. So I guess we need 1 more, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I think I did put this there, which is not supposed to go there. But just in case, let's go to Frontera and see how much it is again. Maybe it's just 3. So that will increase our damage again by 50%. Which is go up. Master of Coin and gold coins. Oh, I think this is the coins that you get for just playing the game. After a server. Right, I forgot to show you guys that. Okay. So 3, definitely not there, so I think it's 4. Is it? Yeah, it's black ribbon. I need 1 more Gramps to get this. So it increases the damage by 50%, and if you upgrade it to +7 or higher attack, adds 2 attack for every 5 points of agility. Which is, we're not gonna go agility, so just leaving it at the 1 level is good enough. We have 190 stat points. Put that all to strength. And I guess that's where I'll end the video. So thanks for watching, and then see you guys in the next episode.